So we have brand new Witcher 4 gameplay, my friends, which is pretty exciting. We're going to react to it here in this video. If you enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more all that good stuff. Do a variety of gaming content on this channel. Nintendo stuff. If you're into Nintendo, Nintendo Switch 2 is launching in a couple days. Different channel for Nintendo stuff. Links in the description below. Check it out. Witcher 4 coming from the State of Unreal live stream. I skimmed back in the Game Awards version of the, I guess they're hosting it. That's the first one I found. And they're streaming it at the higher resolution. So we're going to watch, first there's an intro cinematic, I think it's about 2 minutes. And then there's about a 10 to 12 minute segment of like sort of a tech demo with new gameplay. React to it here in this video. Like, again, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Sorry, my mind is racing. There's so much stuff to think of. So much content, man. So much games. We have a full week of games.
Sleep is he? The plowing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
So I guess this is a cutscene or something. It looks good.
With fear on dry road. Oi! The devil's out there! This running from!
Oof! Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay. Alright. That was gnarly. And he's gone. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're up in the air. Oh! Okay, I thought they were higher. I thought he was like splat or something, man. Oh man. That's intimidating. Oh my gosh, bro. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Toss a coin to your Witcher. And then Ciri's probably gonna find. No. Yes. I was gonna say I wasn't sure. That didn't look like her. Didn't look like her hands.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Those are kind of masculine hands, man. Like I know she's like a fighter, but those fingers look kind of chunky for a woman. Look at that. That does look nice. That does look nice. It's pretty stunning. I think they're playing it on PS5, normal PS5. The music is sick. Okay, so they're gonna come out, but I think there's an actual tech demo if we just kind of skim ahead a little bit. That's crazy. Let's skim ahead. Yeah, so this is the tech demo here.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Look at it. Look at this.
And are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Standard PS5, 60
so
FPS
in the game,
ray tracing.
You'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer.
That's pretty impressive.
Witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called CORSAIR.
Environment, dude.
And you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
Coming from The Witcher 3, which at this point is like pretty dated visually, like this is crazy.
All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt,
this looks really
Ciri
good.
has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
That's cool.
And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
That's nuts. Sheesh, huh? Okay.
So let's leave Siri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially
Dude, it's
covered with
huge.
dense forest and wild nature.
The world is
and wild nature
massive.
is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle.
It's so
So we are
detailed.
excited to introduce nanite foliage.
How is it going to run?
And in order
How is
to
it gonna
achieve
run so well?
gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient,
Plus the
fast
water.
to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years,
Okay.
artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
Really?
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow
Bro.
artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
That's wild.
And no
That's
compromise
impressive.
means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more
Dude.
content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Siri.
The whole time Siri's just been traveling over to the village while we've been looking at the trees. That's impressive, man. Like, this looks freaking crazy. And keep in mind, this is going through their
Welcome to
stream
Vagrest.
and through my recording.
Vagrest is
On
a
top of that,
portal, a
it's not like
hub for
raw.
fishing,
Like, if they were to
trade,
upload
mining.
this footage,
It's one of those places
to
where
their
you can
channel,
meet
it would look
shady
way better.
characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Siri took on her current contract.
this is nice, dude.
High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff.
This
Let's
is,
see what Vagrest has to offer.
this is so nice, dude. It looks so good. Ah, man, can you imagine if they like remade The Witcher 3 with these visuals though? That'd be crazy. I hope they do it at some point, man. Like, or the whole trilogy would be nice. Weren't they remastering the first game? I'm pretty sure they announced that previously. I don't know. I can't remember.
Guys, notice how
Dude.
responsive the world is.
Come on, you just knocked the 4 apples out of the guy's
Character
box.
actions directly affect what happens around you. Sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Chain reactions, bro. That's nuts. That's crazy. You hit a guy, he drops his
Oh, look at this
apples,
poor
some kid
gentleman
comes to steal
being
the
taught how to
apples.
fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Dude. It's so alive. There's so many NPCs.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
Look at that.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Witcheress. What news of my wagons?
Witcher ass.
My eternity
Okay.
is taking that damn salt to arrive.
That's cool.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Rugged me ladies after one of them.
Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod.
Bro.
Brexit's finest.
And there is tons of tech to play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved
It's
Unreal
so
Smart
alive.
Objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
That's cool, man.
But the prisoner in Pillar isn't exciting enough for Wildrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Sheesh. That's like, it's just so like, between the foliage, the environment, the nature, the villages, the NPCs,
But the great
everything just feels
performance
so much
deserves
more
a
alive,
huge
you know?
crowd, though. Let's crank it up.
Man. Oh, they're showing how
You
many.
are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems.
How many
including
NPCs
an
you got?
entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget,
Bro.
not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents,
No.
all going about their business.
That's
And the whole
wild,
point is to
dude.
leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
That's nuts.
You're right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri?
This looks really, really impressive.
We are
I
making
love how
this game
lively the
most
world is, man.
immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever.
Bro, I can't wait.
And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic.
I can't wait. This looks
I
so
think what we're doing
so
together
good.
is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at LOGITECH.
Oof. Bro, this game is gonna be so. They better not butcher the story though.
With what?
The story better be solid, man. Gosh, that looks really good. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah,
Thanks,
that's it. They just
guys.
kind of go into more details with the foliage and
Seriously,
yada yada.
it looks amazing.
It does look amazing. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I think this looks absolutely fantastic. It looks really good. Again, we don't know a lot about, you know, the story element, but in terms of gameplay, visuals, all of that looks very impressive. It looks very immersive, very lively, and for that sake alone, I'm really excited, but I just hope that they do justice with the story. That's the one thing that I think a lot of people are hoping. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. We have a bunch more stuff throughout the week. It's gonna be a busy week, man. There's a lot of game stuff, reveals and stuff. So what a way to start with The Witcher 4, some new gameplay. So thanks for watching. Till the next one, game on. See you guys later.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later!